Hi, good afternoon. Have you ever had to have a difficult conversation with a senior? Well, I can tell you from experience, it can be hard. So, today on Lantern TV, that's going to be our topic. We're going to talk about how to deal with a difficult conversation that you need to have with your senior. So, welcome to Lantern Ray TV. We deliver unbiased, unopinionated, fact based, purposeful information when you need them. My name is Joanna, and I'm the Missions and Marketing Director for the Lantern of Saybrook. Well, when it's time to have that difficult conversation with your senior, we have some tips for you. This is going to be a two-part series. Anyone who has ever dealt with a senior knows that they can be difficult, especially when it comes to their independence, whether it's driving or living on their own to even incontinence. You need to tread lightly. No one likes to be told what to do or to have intrusion into their private lives. The goal is to have an open, honest conversation without your senior feeling like you're belittling them. They don't want to be treated like a child. So now in your heart, you know you are doing what's best for them, but in their mind, you are trying to take control of their independent lives. Everyone has trouble with accepting that they are no longer able to do something. The mind has the will, but the body does not. Your body has the will, but your mind does not. So what do? We're going to offer up some sensible advice to help you tactfully is the word, address your senior's issues. We're going to offer up some sensible advice to help you tactfully, I'm saying that again, tactfully address your senior issues. First and foremost, get the facts. Don't go on what family and friends are telling you. Go and spend some time with your senior to see how they really are getting around. Take time to get a visual of things like, are they bathing? Do their clothes look clean? Is it the same outfit that they had on the last time you saw them? What kind of food do they have available? Is the fridge empty? Is the fridge full but is filled with expired items? Is there a pile of unopened mail? Are there unfilled prescriptions or prescription medicine that is cut in half? That should not be. These are all signs that all may not be well. Okay, so how do you start that meaningful conversation? Well, you start off slowly. It may take several attempts for your senior to even want to have this conversation. Bring up a subject, but please don't push it. Some seniors will dig their heels in deep if they think that you're trying to take their independence away. Start off asking if there's anything that they need help with. Or if there's something that you could do for them. That may start the conversation going. Let's start with some things you should not say. Try to remember to speak to your senior the way that you would like to be spoken to. The way you would like to be spoken to. Do not make accusations. Do not do all the talking. Do more listening than you do talking. Do not demand that your senior do something. Try not to hurt your senior's feelings by being blunt. Things like, that they have an odor or their house has an odor or, they're not thinking or using their brain are very, very hurtful statements to say to your senior. And again, how would you like to be spoken to? Don't have these conversations in front of other family members. Try to make it a one-on-one. Do not ever have these kind of conversations out in public. Patience is the word of the day. Keep your voice low. Don't yell at them. I realize that it can be very frustrating, but patience is the word of the day. Most times it takes several conversations in small steps. You can't just go into your senior and start having these big conversations with them when you never had them before. These are small steps that you have to take in order for your senior to not only trust you, but to realize that you have their best interest in mind. So take those small steps, especially on those big decisions, like selling the house. That's a real hard one for a lot of seniors. Everybody wants to stay in their homes, not to drive anymore. Again, that's an independence. Nobody wants to give up driving or moving into a living facility. Things have really changed over the last, 2 decades on how living facilities operate, and they're really more like spas in some instances. They all have beauty salons and libraries and movie theaters. They're really made to feel more like a resort than they have in the past. So, they have that mindset of what facilities used to look like and the way the facilities used to do business, but that's no longer the case. Do not demand of your senior. Forcing is never a good way to go. Emotions can run high, especially if your senior feels like you're pushing or forcing them into rushed decisions. So now let's talk about some things you should do. Pick your time. The atmosphere should be quiet, and try to make it a relaxing setting. Sit down, have a cup of coffee, bring over some pastries, make it feel like a real conversation and not something that you're trying to make them do. Turn off that TV. You don't need any kind of distractions. Try for the morning. That's when most seniors are at their best and have their clearest minds. It's important to speak clearly and slowly. Many seniors have hearing issues, so it's important that they can hear you. Again, be very, very patient. You only have your senior's best interest in mind. Keep it light. Humor makes all situations easier to handle. Give your senior time to think about what you're asking of them. Don't make them make any kind of rush decisions. Give them some time to think about what you're asking of them. Your senior has a voice. And it should be able to express their thoughts and feelings, and you should take those into account whenever you're making decisions for your seniors. It's about what's best for them, not for you. Try to be as honest as you can in a way that the senior still feels loved, because that's the most important thing, because of course, you love your loved ones, you love your seniors, so try to express yourself in a way that makes them feel loved. Tune in for part 2, where we will talk about specifics, situations with your senior. Thank you for inviting me into your world. Hope the information was helpful. Let us know if you would like to learn about a specific subject or topic. Shoot me an email. My email is info@lanternraystv.com. Happy and healthy aging, and see you soon.